Hello guys, Solitaire Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing My Girlfriend is Shobitch. This anime had one of the most unusual titles I have ever seen. I was wondering what Shobitch means, and I learned that word was referring to the main character's girlfriend constantly talking dirty and loving etchy things. I had to check it out because the premise sounds so interesting. Having a girlfriend that constantly wants intimacy with you, and saying really lewd things as well, that sounds interesting to me. This anime had a harem tag, and that didn't make sense at all. Yes, there are other girls talking to the main character, but they're just friends. Having a bunch of girls hang out with the main character does not count as a harem anime for me. Take Witchcraft Works for example. The main character is surrounded by girls, but no one calls it a harem anime. In this anime, the main character Haruka is in love with the class representative of his class, Akiho. He falls in love with her because she's attractive and the perfect student. He has this image of her as this kind and polite girl. He confesses his love to her in the first episode and asks her out. She immediately says yes, but Haruka soon learns what Akiho's true personality is like. She loves etchy things and constantly talks about it. She often asks Haruka if he wants her to satisfy him. That might sound like an amazing scenario for most guys, but for Haruka, he wants a pure relationship. Now he must deal with Akiho's constant advances and her lewd words. The appeal of this anime is watching Akiho making lewd jokes and misunderstanding certain situations, which results in her having a wild fantasy. That's basically the show. If you're hoping for an amazing plot or great romantic development, you won't find this show. This anime is all about the lewd jokes being made. To me, this anime is a lot like Shimo Neta and Yamada's First Time. Both of these shows have female character that really like saying lewd things. This anime was made for people who love etchy things. So if you don't like hearing etchy things being discussed so openly, then this is not anime for you. That's why I can't recommend this show to just anyone who likes comedy anime series. You have to enjoy comedy anime series and enjoy etchy things as well. For me though, I really enjoyed the lewd topics that are being discussed in this anime. It was funny seeing Akiho ask Haruka what kind of etchy things does he like. She made him so uncomfortable. She constantly assumed he was into weird things, and treated him like he was an M at times. It was hilarious seeing Haruka try to fix that misunderstanding. I liked how she constantly talked about several ways she would love to satisfy Haruka. She wasn't just saying lewd things because she liked dirty words. She was actually willing to do various etchy things for Haruka. She was so seductive. She was constantly trying to invite him to touch her. That scene where she was pouring liquid onto herself and wanting Haruka to move closer to her was really hot to watch. I was simply amazed that in every scene she was in, she always had something really lewd to say. Whether they're going to the zoo, playing baseball, hanging out in school, or even at her parents' house, she always had a lewd joke to say. I'm amazed at how a girl could love etchy things so much. She made this anime amazing to watch. She was making me laugh from start to finish in each episode. She also had really funny fantasies about Haruka being with another guy. I did like the message that the anime was trying to send though, which is people are sometimes never what you expect them to be. You may think that person is a perfect girl or guy based on how they act at work or school, but they may be a bossy person, or perhaps they have a weird hobby. Can you accept everything about a person, or were you only in love with this false image of them? It was really heartwarming to see Haruka love Akiho even if she said really perverted things at times. I think that's what love is, to love a person for who they are, even if there are some things you may not like about them, as long as it isn't anything extreme, like if they're violent at times. The downside to this anime is pretty obvious. It's the fact that Akiho and Haruka are a couple, yet they don't even kiss or get intimate at all. Even if they go on dates, what's the difference between that and just hanging out as friends? It was frustrating that there wasn't any intimacy at all. You might as well have them just be friends early on and have them confess at the end of the show. That would make more sense than seeing them as a couple that don't even kiss. In terms of the characters, they're really funny to watch. Akiho was funny in every scene she was in. She always had a lewd joke to say. I really liked Shizuku. She was Haruka's childhood friend, and she didn't get jealous at him dating a girl. She accepted it and teased him a lot. Now that's how a childhood friend should act. I love how sportive she was. Kanata, on the other hand, didn't accept it that willingly at first. She was Haruka's sister. She was kind of annoying at times, but it was great seeing her learn to accept her brother's relationship. Rina was an amazing character as well. She was saying such lewd things at times without realizing how vulgar her words were. It was funny seeing her say such lewd things with an innocent look on her face. I also like how she really enjoyed getting intimate with girls. Sayu was another enjoyable character to watch because she liked peeking at people while they're getting intimate. It was funny how much she was enjoying peeking at people while they were getting really close to each other. Haruka was a generic nice guy, but it was nice seeing him accept everything about Akiho. The opening and ending for this anime were okay. I skipped over them after watching them once. The music for this anime was great. It had this seductive music for these awkward scenes at times, and that made me laugh a lot. The animation style looked very good. It made the anime nice to look at. The animation for this anime was good as well. I didn't notice any animation errors. This is a good anime to watch if you want to watch a show that will make you laugh a lot and you aren't offended by lewd jokes. If you like the Shimo Neta anime, you'll like this anime as well. I give this anime a 7 out of 10. So that's all I want to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day and night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.